offensive performance, John, in the last couple of weeks? Seems like things were gelling a little better for you.
Oh, we scored more than 6 goals. So I thought it was a pretty good offensive performance in the first half. I thought we didn't get as many opportunities in the second half. We tended to rely a little bit more on transition. But, in the last, I think, 5 minutes there, I think Danny Littner got a couple big goals for us, get the offense back on track. So they had a pretty valiant effort there coming back, and we were a bit flat offensively, and Danny came in and did exactly what we wanted him to do. That's help the offense.
Yeah, how impressed were you with Littner?
Yeah, I was impressed with him, and it's a big reason why we traded for him. He not only got a couple goals for us, but I thought he had a lot of hustle plays, got a lot of loose balls, and he's always moving and helping his teammates get open. So even if he didn't score those goals, I thought he still had a good performance.
How difficult is it for a guy to get traded in the middle of the week and then come in and play 2 nights later and have a night like that?
I don't know. I was never traded, so I don't know how it feels. But I'm gonna think that Buffalo's a great place to play. Maybe I'm a little biased. So being traded to Buffalo, where we have a great crowd, we have a pretty good team, I think he'd be excited to be here and try to fit in right away like he did today. So if I'm him, I'm going to be super excited.
You set a modern team record by getting the first 6 goals. You haven't done that since at least 05.
Where did you get that from? Come on.
That's why I do my research, John. Do my homework.
What was it, the first 6 goals?
Never scored 6 goals, first 6 goals before.
Well, we needed them. So, I thought with the last couple games we got off to good starts. And the first game against Halifax, I think we're up 2-0. Not 6, but 2. But these guys, Halifax, have had a lot of major comebacks this year. And, they kept coming. I think we had them 8-2, 9-2, maybe 9-3. And they made a run there. And like I said earlier, that short-handed goal Smalley scored was a big goal because they were, they scored on that power play. Next thing you know, it's a 2-goal game. So, the 6-goal lead was very nice, and so sorry. When was the last time we had a 6-goal lead? Never.
Never.
Right. So it was nice, but even at that point, I wasn't satisfied, and I didn't feel very comfortable.
This comes with coaching, right?
Well, you're never happy till that final buzzer.
The roast last night with your alumni, and tonight kind of had an old school feel with this rivalry really heated up tonight. Really kind of sets things up for next Sunday to kind of decide the season series.
Yeah, they didn't have much momentum going, so it got a bit rough there towards the end of the second quarter, and I think it helped them. They came out in the third quarter, and I thought it didn't dominate the play, but they beat us in the third quarter 3-2. I think it was 3-1 at one point. So I don't know if the roast had anything to do with the old school play. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. But I think both teams showed a lot of passion and energy today. And I think the big picture today was, Tucker Williams and both teams were fought hard to win that game. And I think it attribute to Tucker.
Dane Smith's going to be out a while. Obviously, that was part of the reasoning for the trade.
Sorry, who?
98, I think. Obviously, the ball goes through him a lot on offense. What sort of adjustments do you have to make on relatively short notice to change things around?
Well, Dane has some big shoes, it's hard to get guys to replace Dane. He's a big part of our offense. He puts the ball in net. He hustles back on defense. He's a great leader. So he's not easy to replace. And we're not looking for that. We're just looking for everybody to chip in just a little bit more. And I thought that's what we did tonight. And that was the big difference between tonight and the last game where we only scored 6.
Thanks, JT.
Thanks, guys.